Alright guys, so now that the skinning part is done, we will add texture map to the character, and once the texture map is done, we will move on to the animation part. Okay, so for texture mapping, basically we are going to use an image for the face, and then we are just going to use a flat color for the shoes. For the face, what we will do is we'll go to the internet and search for cartoon face. Alright, and then you can use any image you like for the cartoon face. The important thing is that the character should look like he is front facing. Here if you can see, it doesn't look like a front facing character, or this one is not a front facing character. So we need to find a character uh, who looks like he's looking in the front, and then you can decide any look you want for the character. Try to use a black and white image so that we can have a background skin color to the character. Okay, this is again not a front facing, otherwise it would have been a good one. And you can use any feature for the face. What I'm looking for is an angry face, because I just made a smiley looking character, so I want to see how angry face looks. So let us find an angry face if there is one. I like something like this. These are all happy here. I think this one looks pretty good, this one or this one. So I will save this image as maybe face 2, and then I'll open Photoshop and open that face 2 image. Okay, so this image is not very big. Let us see if I can click on it and get a bigger image. Okay, let me try to save this image as okay, so this looks like a bigger image. And let us use this one or this one. I think this is better. Okay, so I'll select inverse it and delete, and then there was a background color, so I'll use that one, and then we can then select the rest and edit, fill, color, okay, so we need to select these areas, edit, fill, white, edit, fill, black, edit, fill, black, edit, fill black. Okay, and then I'll select one area of this image, edit, fill, color, actually I want to make this light color, edit, fill, color, make it a lighter color, and then select an area, edit, fill, color, and then make it dark. Save this as face texture. We'll use this texture for the character. Okay, go to 3ds Max. I'll open the file which does not have texture, so this one does not have texture. And in the modify panel there is one unwrap already there, so I'll delete it. The modifier has to go below the mesh mode, so you can add an unwrap UVW map modifier, and then we have to add a material, so hit the M key, drag a standard material, assign the image that we just created. Alright, and then we will assign that material to the selection, and then we will say show it in the viewport. So now you can see that the character face is copied at many places. So we will now real quickly fix this. So what you need to do is open UV editor and bring in our face, and we will select the whole thing and scale it, and place it in a blank area. So this is the base color. Now we will select these two faces, okay, and put it on the face. We'll place it. Alright, so this is one eye, and this will be the other eye, and this needs to be flipped, so we'll flip it and make sure there will be no gap. Alright, okay, and then we can then make sure that this is scaled big, so you can decide how big you want the character face to be. Okay, maybe a little smaller, bigger. So you can scale the face big or small depending on what you like. So that takes care of the face. Now nothing else, but the face is in the front, and we need the shoes. So we'll select this area, okay, and then there is one option here which says ignore back facing, so we'll deselect that, and then we will select everything, okay, and then we will alt deselect the leg. So this is our shoe part, and then we will simply move that into here. We need to go to mapping, flatten map, okay, and then we will scale it small and place it here. So if you want to add some laces or something, that you can do on top later on. I'm not going to go into that. So you can see now the character, the angry character is going to jump in my in our animation. So you can see that the character doesn't look very good quality, but if you render it, it looks pretty good. So that's good enough. Okay. So you can see that the character looks clean when you render it. So that's basically the texturing part. You can select the character, right click, hide unselected, so we can see things clearly. You can also get rid of edged faces. So that's our character with shoes and an angry face. Okay. Next class we will look at a little bit more of rigging. Uh, we don't have selection handles for the character moving up and down and rotating, so we will add those selection handles and then move on to animation.